Hello. Good evening, everybody. This is Jimmy. The last live stream that we did went a little haywire and was rightfully deleted. So I figure we'll redo that tonight. So let's have a different live stream. Well, this one we're going to be focusing on, topics of leftism, leftist politics. There probably will be a little bit of shit posting, but, it'll be leftist shit posting. Anyway, so I just wanted to start off by reiterating a few points that I made on the old stream that I, deleted. My videos, I have a lot of stuff lined up for the videos. For my last semester of college that I just did, my most recent one, I mean, I wrote a fuck ton of essays. Excuse me, I don't know if you heard me. The mic thing seems to be fucking up a little bit. I wrote a fuck ton of essays, and, a good bit of them got some, not to be a fucking, I'm humble bragging, like a dickhead, but they got some pretty decent, grades. So I figure, why not just take all, I wrote as many of them as I could from a Marxist perspective. So I figure, why not just take them and then record them and upload them? That, that's what I did with the analysis of the American Revolution I uploaded a couple weeks ago. Excuse me. I just realized I forgot to post this on Facebook. Give me 1 second. And it is published. There we go. Alrighty, so as I was saying, but and I do have a few other things that I had already, written out and already had planned to do, but now I just have a whole bunch of fucking things pretty much lined up and ready to go for videos. So it's a matter, it's all a matter of time until I get them all done, but just I know that I have a good amount of things I can actually make into videos. So as far as content for this channel, there's, going to be quite a bit throughout, the span of the year with all these essays and shit. And, all the stuff that I've already planned and, stuff that I, have in the works that I won't do after that stuff. But there will be, hopefully, a consistent, a more consistent schedule for this channel. I'm not going to try to maintain, every single week I'm going to upload one, but I'm gonna try to have less periods of absence. I don't not upload for more than a month or two. I've gone like 6 months, sometimes even close to a year without uploading before. And I don't want to do that, even with, school and work or whatever, but I handled the last semester pretty well. Got a few videos in when I could, so, maybe I can handle this next one even better. Anyways, we may have a few guests on this live stream tonight, some fellow leftist friends, some comrades that I know from Facebook and other shit. So we may have left guests. Let me check the chat. I haven't done that in a while. I am back with Lenin. Lenin was a Posadist. Changed my mind. That's actually, you know what? No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I like the shit post. I appreciate the meme, but bruh. Bruh. Excuse me as I drink this nice cold water. Refreshing. All right, I have posted this on Facebook. I might, let me see if I can get one of the guests in now. Let's see. Okay, so that's in the works. My phone just went off. Responding to a text, excuse me. I'm not very professional, but you know what? Who the fuck cares? All right, that is done. Checking the chat again. Lenin was not a Posadist. He was an anarcho-Posadist. See, I don't even know if that's a thing, because you can put anarcho in pretty much, like, in front of pretty much fucking anything. Anarcho-mercantilist. Anarcho-Trotskyist. Fucking anarcho-Posadist. Fucking... I'm pretty sure there's a document. I know it was a joke, But there is a document out there that's like Anarcho Juche or something. And it's funny. It's really interesting to read. I know it was a joke. From what I've been told, it was a joke, but it's still kind of funny to read. I hope it is. Well, it very well may be. Maybe if you go on, maybe if you browse left book enough or go on fucking like fucking lefty poll or whatever, Reddit or whatever, you'll find an unironic anarcho-posadist. And similar to last time, I actually have New Japan Pro Wrestling playing in the background. So, there's that. I'm hoping you can't hear it because I don't want background noise to fuck with the stream, but I just have that in the background and I'm kind of glancing at that. This Jymee is. I don't know. I want to write a book at some point, but probably not going to be any development of it. It's going to be more about like history and shit. Because that's what I'm going to college. As I mentioned, before. What do you think about fascists? I'm sure you mean fascists. Yeah, fascists. They are fuck. I want to hurt them. They are stupid. Their theory is pretty much a non-theory because it's literally just, to my understanding, just a pretty much the grandest merger of, state and fucking, or of government and capitalism. And then, just cranked up to fucking 11. Where do you stand on free speech and idpol? Ah, fuck. You gotta throw that at me, man? I'm just fucking with you. Free speech, on that issue, it's like, look, I don't think if it's literally just in your home and, well, no, actually, that's kind of fucked up, really. If you have some fucked up and like shitty beliefs, fucking whatever. If you have them, that's fine, but I just don't want to. I would rather not, not see Nazis featured on fucking CNN and shit, I'd rather not see them given such a big platform. If you want to have your shit ideas or whatever, just, be prepared to deal with the consequences of those shit ideas. How do you feel about the Soviet war? What war crimes? I recognize, I do recognize that there were, soldiers that, went against, their fucking, the rules of being a Soviet soldier and, did some really shitty shit to women. Like they, attacked civilians and raped some people, but they were reprimanded very highly for that. That's what they did isn't forgivable, but, what they did, they got what was coming to them for doing it. And how do you stand for Antifa? I support Antifa. I wish, the U.S. branch of them, their U.S. section of them was more fucking organized. If they were more organized, and a bigger force to be reckoned with, then we could probably, at least get somewhere in terms of fighting against fascists. What do you think of anarchists and ancoms? I am not necessarily against anarchists and ancoms. I disagree with anarchist theory, and I know some pretty cool ancoms. Just flat out anarchists. I don't think I've ever met someone who's just a flat out anarchist, without any fucking hyphenation or hyphenated variation. But I'm not against ancoms and shit like that, but I think their theory could use some improvement. I think that's a pretty common critique of anarchism. I'm just going as chat goes, man. What a gorgeous man. Thank you. This is my friend. This is a friend that I do music with. This isn't this isn't his music channel, but it's just another his like shitpost channel, his casual channel. But yeah, if you want to see my music shit, I have a post that I think I'm gonna pin on my Facebook, that shows the links to all my new music pages and shit. Because like I said, this channel is gonna focus all on communist and shit, and the other channel is gonna focus on music. So if you could link me something on that, then sure, yeah. But I've never heard any of that. Even in my Russian history class, which was taught by a guy who just pretty much, regurgitated a lot of the anti-Stalin shit, didn't even mention anything about that. So give me something about that. I'd be happy to read it and look at it. Excuse me, I just belched and just did it again. It was smaller, but I did it again. Excuse me. That's fucking gross. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. We are at 3 viewers. Hell yeah. Streaming extravaganza. Call me Ninja, except I don't play Fortnite because I'm not fucking stupid. What do you think about Scottish freedom? American. I actually don't really know a lot about issues of like Irish independence and Scottish independence and shit like that. I don't. I remember because I unsubscribed to LRS Libertarian Socialist Rants, and I think he's made a video or two on that. But I don't really. I think I watched those, but it's been a while since I've even looked at his channel, so I don't know. But I don't know a lot about it. So if anybody could provide me with some sources on that, I'd be like to look into that. With Irish socialism, I do have a lot of books by James Connolly saved on one of my carts, and I hate fucking using them, but they're convenient. So Amazon on my Amazon cart. But I'd like to learn some more. Oh fuck! I love how you did the spaced out letters with American. Can you? There we go. Linking the stream to some people. If Wazar on British stuff, then what do you think about Count Dankula? I've heard about that. I've heard about the Count Dankula thing, but that's another thing I haven't really looked into. I think a lot. Excuse me. I think a lot of this stuff happened when I was like school, so I was a lot more focused on getting all the fucking essays and shit I had to write and some of these different news stories. I still tried to stay up to date with like world events, but I think that's one of those things that just kind of fell under my radar. And let me just say, being a history major, it has a lot of reading and writing. So I don't, I know what I signed up for, but goddamn. Ow. We've been live like what, 10 minutes, maybe 15, not even. Because I don't know how long. I haven't been keeping track. What do you think? Gamerism? I'm a fan of like the gamer memes. And like the shit, like ironic, like oh Ben Shapiro destroys this fucking sandcastle, or Ben Sharpio destroys this social studies test with check marks and X's, shit like that. And like oh gamers rise up and gamers are the most oppressed minority. It it's funny on its own. It's not really funny, but when you combine it with the shitty realm that is like Peter Griffin and Family Guy memes, for some reason that just makes me fucking lose my mind. The unironic people who are gamers and are like, oh, I'm so, fucking, oppressed because women won't fuck me. Those guys are fucking losers. But ironic gamer shit is fucking hilarious. Do you think us gamers should rise up and make a gamer commune of Scotland? uh Marxism, Leninism, gamerism. Now that is the newest development in fucking Marxism, Marxist theory. Excuse me, with all of my throat clearing. Answering somebody on Snapchat again, not incredibly professional, but I'm just a kid in college in his bedroom, so no need to be really professional. So what do you what do I what? You got to follow that up, man. Oh, you mean if you're talking about the gamer commune thing? Hell yeah, a socialist gamer Scotland commune, that'd be fucking great. What do I do? What do you mean by what do I do? Like to fight and try to spread socialism as a student? What? Oh, right now I'm just your run of the mill fucking cashier at a little fucking buy, one of those buyout like discount stores. On my birthday, I'm gonna get a promotion though, so that's cool. I'll get a little pay raise. That's nice. I go to college. I'm going technically, right now I'm in the program for my bachelor's, but I'm aiming to at least go for my master's in history and potentially education. I want to, a potential job that I'd like to have is like a college professor, even just a high school, like an AP history teacher or whatever, just teach some higher level shit. Anarchoism. Jesus, holy fuck. That is a lot of anarchism, dude. Like, that is a lot of fucking anarcho hyphenism. Ooh, still at 3 viewers, but you know what? Whatever. It's Friday night. I don't care. Anarcho statism. So, anarcho capitalism. Ooh, burn on the black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh, God. Why am I referencing 2010? Or is it 2011? I don't remember. I don't care. Anarcho capitalism is so epic. Change my mind. God damn it. Fuck ANCAPs, though, dude. Like, unironically, fuck ANCAPs. Isn't there like a 13-year-old kid who fucking identifies as an ANCAP, and he had like a debate with Sybil or some shit. I forget his name, but I know that happened. What do you think about modern rap? I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I mean, I like shit like I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy shit like Lil Peep, Lil Pump, Lil Uzi Vert, Chance the. I mean, some of the dumb shit, the emo rap and mumble rap and shit. But I'm also a fan of shit like Chance the Rapper, Kanye West. I do like early Eminem stuff. Nas is very good, and a good bit of others. Bones I like. I do have my iTunes open. Let me just go through that. Let's see. In terms of rappers, I have Bones, Chance the Rapper, Childish Gambino, Danny Brown. I don't know if you'd count them necessarily as rap anymore, but I have Death Grips, Eminem. The first Gorillaz album was very hip hop oriented, so I have that. I have Kanye. I have Kendrick, Lil Peep, Lil Uzi, a couple Mac Miller mixtapes, a couple Nas albums, and Tyler the Creator. Also, what do you think about nationalism, nation pride, not nationalism? Well, there are two sides of nationalism, as I've seen. There's, revolutionary nationalism, such as that which, initially fueled the Cuban Revolution and the Vietnam Revolution, where it was more like, not nationalism in the sense that we are superior to these guys. It's more like nationalism in the sense that who the fuck are these people thinking that they can come in and just take complete control of and try to take all of our resources and fuck over our people? Like, fuck that. This is our nation. That kind of shit I can get behind. If it's nationalism against imperialism, and that eventually leads to socialism, like Cuba and Vietnam or whatever, okay. If it's white nationalism that leads to shit, like Nazis and KKK and all Proud Boys and shit like that, fuck that. But revolutionary nationalism is good. Reactionary nationalism is bullshit. Excuse me. I keep clearing my throat. Post the stream into some groups, because why the hell not? So if you're white and support your nation and don't want to have other people come in like mass waves of immigrant, well, that has a bit more nuance to it, man. Because why those immigrants are coming in, because of the actions, the military and governmental actions of the United States and the American Empire. That's a little different than people invading with guns in the name of quote unquote freedom and just pretty much destroying your country and leading it into fucking poverty. And today I will do my role play about Pinochet. Jesus fucking Christ. It's my ANCAP kid 2018. European, I mean, excuse me if you hear like the lip smacking and shit. I'm sorry, that probably sounds weird for some people. But I mean, I have the same critique. Just I don't know. It's like it's the same thing. Like I understand there are some shitty things happening in some European countries because of the massive immigration, but that's still an issue. The actions of both the U.S. empire, initially, and a lot of other world powers like the UK and fucking shit like that. So, it's kind of the same issue, just with some different influences. Saudi Arabia also, the actions of them and, their coalition with the fucking US and fucking other, European nations. Can you explain why Lenin is epic in that? For one, because Lenin laid the foundation, pretty much he was the first one to really scientifically write, write and try to explain a real world application of Marxist theory. State and Revolution, I see, is an essential text, and the dictatorship of the proletariat is a necessary thing to maintain. And one party states, that's kind of a myth itself as well, because the Communist Party or the Workers' Party, whichever, depending on what nation, what country is in power, they normally hold a lot of power. But there have been people in other parties and shit like that, at least in some section of parliament or some kind of governmental body within nations like the Soviet Union, North Korea, shit like that. Plus, Lenin had a lot of cats, and he loved cats, and that's fucking awesome and wholesome. Like I love that photo, some of those photos of him just holding his cat, like smiling or like just sitting there reading and petting his cat. And also historically, we've seen a lot more successful attempts at upholding a Marxist-Leninist government than we ever have like an anarcho-communist government or a mutualist government or shit like that. And especially more than liberal democracy. Why don't I have any I don't know, because I haven't gotten any. I've sent them to people on Snapchat and shit before. Excuse me, I just burped. But I've sent them to people on Snapchat and shit like that before, and I think on Instagram, but I don't know. I've just never posted any public ones. Fuck it, man. Why? If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna find those. I'll find those, mate. First, let me go through my own sources that I have saved at least. If not, I can always ask some people. I know people who are always going through sources and shit. So I will find you some of those. I can't promise them immediately, but I will find some. Oh, and also, like I said before, I will actually have some guests. Hopefully, have some guests on here at some point in the stream. So one of them may be able to answer that question a little better than I am. So there's always that too. But we'll see. One or the other, it's going to happen, or both. I just fucking popped my hip. Stalin and Thanos have a lot in common. Stalin didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, you fucking Irwin. I'm just fucking around, man. I don't know, I've never even seen any of the fucking like Avengers or Iron Man movies or I think I saw the first Captain America, but I wasn't really paying attention because it was on like a 9-hour bus ride. But I've never even seen any beyond the two Amazing Spider-Man movies, and even then I only watched them on fucking FX. I don't think I've seen any of like the modern Marvel movies since that came out past Spider-Man 3. Not Marvel's, MCU that's owned by Disney. I have seen Deadpool at least. I do love the fucking Thanos car, that kind of dumb shit, and just making things purple and just saying Thanos. I feel you. Yeah, I understand that. I understand, Libsoc, Ancom, whatever, since they're very similar or whatever, or have their thing, and I understand that, and I don't necessarily agree with that method. But I'm not going to just say it's outright bullshit. Like I said before, I have issues with the theory, but I don't have anything against people who are Ancoms or Libsoc or whatever. Uh, my fucking neck. I'm probably gonna stream until about midnight, maybe 12:30, like probably 1 o'clock at the latest, but at least for a couple hours. Yeah, Left Unity would be cool. I mean, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on that too. Because like, would that be fucking cool? Yes, but I don't know. I think Lennon talked about that. It'd be that'd be Left Unity is a very good thing, but it'd be a little more advantageous and legitimate to have Marxist unity because Marxism has proven to be the more successful theory throughout history itself. So I'm not against left unity, but just like, realistically speaking, I would prefer to get the whole full Marxist thing. But I like I said before, I have no problem with ancoms and libsos, and if I was at a rally and there them in the street, I would not just say fuck off anarchists. I'd be like hell yeah, dude, fuck this shit. This is stupid capitalist bullshit. Let's work together. Excuse my taking take another sip of water. For April Fools, you have to make a video saying you are making a new party called the Anarcho Primitivist Pacifist Workers Party, and it's going to be epic. Perhaps. Like I said, shitty Family Guy memes make me laugh for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe I will do something for April Fools this year. I've never really done it before, making leftist content or not. But I don't know. Maybe I will this year. We'll see. That's still another like just under 3 months away, or just under 4 months away. Ah. I don't know what I would do for an April Fool's thing though. I mean, like I said before, we have like just under like 4 months to think of something, but I don't know, man. That's something I feel like you'd want to plan for more than 2 days. You know, I'm kind of a pleb to talk like fucking music nerd to do in terms of Soviet music. I've heard the International, which is more like just socialist music in general rather than Soviet music, and the Soviet Union's national anthem. I should listen to more Soviet music, though, really. What do you think about Palestine? I support Palestine. I am for Palestinian independence and, having a Palestinian state. Israel, um, fuck them. Fuck them, dude. Like, I support the people within Israel who are against, the fucking apartheid action being carried out by the Israeli government. I mean, fuck the IDF, fuck the Israeli government. So yeah, I support Palestine. I am a pro-Palestine individual. Ah, a nice fresh drink of water again. How many viewers are we at, my dudes? Still at 3. Fuck yeah. I was gonna post in groups and never did because I'm a fucking idiot. For Christmas, I got a copy of Sorry to Bother You, the Boots Riley directed film. I really need to fucking watch that soon. I've heard of my friend sent me a digital code for it, but I never got around to using it. So I'm glad I have it on disc now. I need to watch that probably. So I'm probably gonna watch that tomorrow or some other time this weekend. Alas Paraqueras was the first Despacito. I've never heard that, but I like the sound of that. I don't even use Discord. No, I'm not very active on like, Reddit or fucking lefty poll or any shit like that. I don't really use those at all. So like Discord is one of the I've used Discord like once and I didn't really get it working. So like and even then, I don't really know or have I think that grand of following to even have a Discord server because like not a lot of people even come to these streams. So it's like I doubt a lot of people would come to the Discord server. What a ungamer. Dude, I'm a console pleb, sue me. I have a fucking GameCube. I have an NES. I need to get it cleaned or fixed or whatever, but I have a Nintendo 64. I have an Xbox One. So I'm a console fucking pleb whenever I play games. Well, Xbox is for true gamers. Hell yeah. For Christmas I got fucking, the Crash Insane trilogy. I mean, yeah, a year later, but I'm just glad to have it now. And my friend sent me a code to download GTA 5, so I have those now, and I've been playing those, and I've been having a lot of fun. I don't know what I should get next, though. I don't know if I want to get like something from like one of the WWE 2K games, or like a. I'm gonna sound like a wee, but look, it's one of the only animes I still watch. On one of the Naruto games that were for Xbox. I might want to get one of those. PC Masters. I would get a PC. I've heard they're really cool, and I know some people who have them. And they're really cool. Just I'm not in a point where I can really afford to get one. I mean, dude, I bought my Xbox One used for $100 from my mom's coworker. That's a pretty damn good deal for an Xbox One that came with a controller. And at the time, I sold a couple of them, but it came with like 3 or 4 games. So I don't think that's bad for $100. When someone says they watch, yeah, yeah, but look, I watch. I used to watch more when I was younger, but I only watch Dragon Ball shit, like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and occasionally I will watch Naruto. The original. I haven't even watched anything of Shippuden yet, so just the original series where Naruto was like 12. Other than that, I don't watch any anime. Fucking, I'm not a wee just because I watched 2 fucking shows and one of them not even on a regular basis. Boy. There we go. Now I'm actually posting it in groups. Finally, after 20 minutes later after saying I was going to. I have watched about 10 minutes of Girl in Pazzer and then died. I don't even know what that is. See? Like, I don't even know what half of the shit that some of these people list off are. Like, I don't keep up with anime, dude. Like, I see commercials for Tsunami all the time, and I recognize names, but I don't fucking, it's World War II. What an anime. I don't know why, but that sounds funny. Like, I think the only other, anime that I'd really want to watch is the one that China's, the one that China, fucking Jesus Christ, why can't I talk? The one that China's doing about Karl Marx. It's girls fighting in World War II tanks in Japan. Jesus fucking Christ, this sounds like a shit show. But that doesn't sound appealing. That's another thing I like. I like Viper the rapper. He did that song "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." I like memes about like his album covers and shit. I remember a few years ago, I asked him how much a collaboration would cost on Twitter. I tweeted at him, and he messaged me that he would do a song with me for $49. Like that's like a very oddly specific number. I never got around to paying him, so I never did a song with him. And I asked him again like a year ago, and I never got a response. So I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Would it be fucking hilarious to do a song with Viper? Yes, it would, and I would gladly do it. But I don't know. Marxist hentai, am I right, lads? Oh hell yeah. I just love watching the fucking bourgeoisie get royally fucked by the proletariat. Hell yeah, it makes me so. See, I can see there's some shit posting going on. 4 viewers. Oh fuck yeah. For whoever just came in, I'm sorry you came in when I was making a joke about anime and hentai. Oh yeah, do you live with regret? Uh, Sometimes, yeah. Not at the moment, but sometimes when I get really existential or like I start, it's like those times where it's like, oh, it's 2 in the morning and I can't fucking sleep. It's just like, oh shit, I regret that. I regret that. I regret that. That kind of shit. Shit posting is the only way for the workers to rise. Hell fucking yeah. I feel that. I love you, man. I just met you, but I love you too, Sky Cats. With 2 Z's. Zzz. Ow. Posting a couple more groups. Da, 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 da. Do some illegal shit, but I'm not gonna say what. Oh, Erwin, why you gotta say that kind of shit, man? Don't say that. No. You were doing so good, man. Nah, dude, nah, none of that. Please, none of that. Like, yeah, if you want to shit post and say some stupid shit, whatever, just none of that kind of shit. I don't, no racist shit posting. I know, it's a joke, but just like, nah. I would just prefer it not be on my stream, my dudes. Thank y'all. Y'all's are good people. Thank you for accommodating my stream conditions. Batman. Posted more viewership on the stream. We at least gained one. Hell yeah. I'm on break now from school, though. I don't have to go back for another, like, I think just under 2 weeks, maybe a little more than 2 weeks. No, yeah, more like a week. Another I got another full week off though, so it's like it's cool. I can still chill for a bit and hopefully at least get one of the essay things recorded and uploaded. But I am also in the process of slowly trying to like clean out my room and shit so I can get a new bed and some maybe some new other some other new furniture and shit. Excuse me. But just a couple other new items of furniture and and clean the room a good bit because I want to I still live with my parents. I'm in college. I still live with my parents. Whatever. I'm 20. I don't think 20 is necessarily a bad age to still be living with your parents if you're actively looking to move out. Which I am. I'd like to be out sometime before the end of the year. So I'm in the process of like slowly working my way to moving out and getting a place of my own. So that takes some of my focus as well. Check the chat again. National Bolsheviks. Nazbols are fucking weird. Like Nazbols really are fucking weird though. Like there was a short time when I only thought it was a meme and didn't realize there actually were, real Nazbols out there when I thought it was funny, but once I found out there were real ones, it's just like, okay, no, that's fucking stupid. Like if it was a joke ideology, like anarcho juche or whatever, then it'd be whatever. But if people actually believe it, then what the fuck? And we lose 2 viewers. Oh no, now we're down to 2. Excuse me again. God damn it, guys. Come on. A lack of racist shit posting would also kind of, imply a necessity for that Nazwals in Russia are not like the memes in real. Like I know, but I prefer to not have any hints of anti-Semitism come up as well. I know it's a joke. I know you guys are just fucking around, but nah. And the Nazwals in I don't know because I've read the fucking like Wikipedia about National Bolshevism and a couple other articles. Like I've been on the fucking like National Bolshevism like website I think once and read some about it to like learn more about them and know what the fuck they actually are. But I don't know. Maybe they aren't. But I wouldn't doubt that there actually are like people who unironically believe like oh let's have Nazi and Soviet social policy fused together while also having Soviet economics. Those people definitely exist. If you hear any barking in the background, I'm sorry. My neighbors have a little pupper that likes to bark, so you may hear that. You might not. If you do, I'm sorry. Let's see. It is just about quarter to 11. All right. God, this dog likes to bork. Xi Jinping, hell fucking yeah. Xi Jinping. I keep forgetting. Yeah, the X makes like a she sound, not a Z, right? Like so, Xi Jinping, he'll fucking beat the shit out of Nazbols. Anarcho na Is it even a thing like anarcho nationalism? I don't know. That's another issue of that you can just hyphenate anarcho with fucking anything. When people say China is socialist. Excuse me. Oh damn. Oh, I gotta take a sip. Fake right wing brand of Nazism. Right. Oh yeah, right wing. Yeah, you mean I know you meant anarchism, Nazism. It would pretty much be anarcho-Nazism. I don't know. Critical support for China, man. China doesn't really take the United States shit, so I like that. Well, I'm going to go comrade in all spaces. That's all right, man. If you gotta go on, go on. I was glad to have you on the stream, my boy. Long live anarcho-posadism. Hell yeah. If Spain had just embraced Posadist ideology, they would have lasted another at least 20 years. Come on, Facebook. We can post the link to the stream in more groups. Warrior, yeah. Excusez-moi with my throat clearing. Trying to get the links to. There we go. There we go. Posting into another group. Some more shit. I have one of the essays that I plan on we're doing a recording of an analysis of the relation and the development of capitalism to the slave system that I wrote for the same class that I actually wrote my analysis of the American Revolution for. So it's a short essay, it's only like 3 pages, but I think it'd be nice to fucking do. I think it'd be a cool thing to upload. Hang on. We may be getting our first guest, boys and girls and binary folk and any other thing that you may identify as, whatever it is. I will say that it is valid and support my dudes. You I need to get a new battery for my fucking mouse. It's hard because it keeps falling. I need a new mouse in general. It's gonna be one of my next purchases. Come on, damn it! I want to view my chat. This fucking mouse. There we go. Yeah, okay, and all that just to see that it hasn't progressed. Whatever. That was still fucking annoying. Yeah, I need a new mouse. 2 viewers. Hell fucking yeah. Hello, new person who joined. How you doing? If you don't answer, that's all right too. I'm not gonna force you. Let's see. I have shared the link to the stream in Comrade International, a little group that I'm in. Proletarians for Full Communism, and Joseph Stalin's meme stash is what I have just posted this in. Anybody else know of any good left book groups? I'm in a good few, but I'm always open to being more, where I can learn more about certain subjects and shit. Trying to know to invite a comrade. Damn it. Back down to 1. Hell yeah. I'm hoping stream, cause I want to stream until at least midnight, so I'm hoping it picks up at least a little bit. God damn. I need to find out what I didn't find. Well, I need his fucking email first. Well, I think I'm just gonna wait until the fucking viewership increases. Well, I'm gonna work it out. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I've been streaming for about an hour now, I think. I think for now I'm going to go through some of the newest articles that I have to say. I can look at some of those and talk about those. Let's say there's been a lot of good shit, even with a lot of the sanctions and stuff going on with Latin America. Bolivia just recently rolled out universal fucking healthcare to 5.8 million uninsured, originally uninsured people, as reported by Telesur. And I think also, was it by Telesur or by Venezuela Analysis? Venezuela Analysis. That Venezuela housing mission has passed a milestone. 2.5 million people are now living in homes and aren't homeless. Which is very fucking good. We're at 0 viewers. Sweet. 1 viewer. Hell yeah. All right, so due to technical difficulties, we're not gonna have one guest join, but that's all right. If they can, they can. That's fine. Not gonna be a dick and be like, "Well, fuck you, you didn't join." That's just stupid. If there's technical difficulties, there's technical difficulties. Who the fuck cares? Ah, 2 viewers. Hello to the 2 of you. Let's see. What do a lot of you people follow for fucking like news sources? I have shit saved from like the ones that I actually, some of them I just save because people post them, but some of them are ones that I actually follow. Like there's Politstorm, I think is a Russian outlet. It's a Russian socialist outlet. Excuse me. There's Telesur, there's Venezuela Analysis, RT, CGTN, Xinhua News. Let's see, Monthly Review. Let's see, Sputnik News. There's a good bit of sources that I follow. We're at the slow point of the stream. That's all right. Perhaps it'll pick up, perhaps it will not. If it stays really slow for another like 20 minutes or so, 20 minutes, half an hour, then I might end early. If it starts picking up, then it'll go at least until midnight. Oh, yeah, Mint Press News. I use them. I use them as a source. I follow them. I see Mint Press as a very stable, legitimate news source that I can use for things. I've used them for videos before. And I do follow Democracy Now! Too, because they are they're liberal, they're progressives, but they're a lot more liberal and shit like that. But they do they feature like Boots Riley, Michael Parenti. He's kind of lame. Noam Chomsky. They featured them, having talks with them and shit. That seems to be a theme tonight on my streams, clearing my fucking throat. Let's see. One of my posts to try to get more people to watch the stream isn't approved. Hell yeah. I'm sorry if that sounded stupid. Let's see. Noam Chomsky is especially since the whole Antifa being a right wing tool and supporting U.S. and yeah, it's like how I don't see Antifa being a fucking right wing tool is almost like it sounds about as bad shit as all the people saying that like Antifa are on fucking George Soros's payroll and shit like that. And like supporting U.S. intervention in Syria, that's pretty fucking lame. That's just really fucking stupid. And it's like Chomsky claims to be like an anarchist or a socialist, but it's like, dude, you're literally supporting the expansion of the U.S. empire by saying that. It's pretty fucking stupid. Where did I put my lighter? It is right by my foot. But Democracy Now! Is still a decent source that I do use sometimes for like current events in classes and even just, to help me make a point. Cool, we're up to 3 viewers now. Hello, third viewer. Now we have enough people to fill a car. Well, if we had one person, we could actually fill a car completely, including me. That'd be 5 people. And that could fill your basic sedans, such as a Chevy Cobalt or a Chevy Impala. Mid-size car or sedan. Yep, I totally know about cars and am a car salesman. Wow, that is some really bad shit posting. I'm sorry. Like, it's not even funny. Anyhow, check the chat. Jesus Christ. Thank you for that anime face, Skycat. So, which socialist YouTuber do you least like / dislike? That's difficult. Because Finball, did all that gross shit, and Unruh has a fucked up past. Caleb Maupin has, some pretty fucked up rhetoric sometimes. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick my least favorite. I don't know. I think in terms of like being just shitty people, it's within those few people. In terms of just like how the content is made, actually, let me go through my subscriptions because there are some that I'm subscribed to, but like I don't really watch them a lot. Like either just like I think they need to improve a bit more, or something like that. My phone just vibrated. Uh, no, I don't just want to see my feed. I want to actually like look at what my subscriptions are. There we go. Let's see, of socialist channels. Honestly, I don't know. I think other than those three that I listed, I don't really have any that are the that I dislike or think are, bad. There are some that I think could improve. Like let's see, I think there was a kid named Chippy Pills. He's a, relatively new socialist YouTuber. He's up and he's trying and I think he's doing a good job, but he can't, he could definitely improve. But he's also pretty new at this, so in terms of like video quality, he would be on the lower end, but he's not bad. Two YouTube notifications. What are those? Or are they just delayed like they always are? Yep, they're delayed because I'm seeing a notification from 4 hours ago that I know I looked at. Oh yeah, Mook is trash too. His ecstasy is trash too. I was just looking through the people that like I was subscribed to in terms of some shit. But yeah, Mook is a fucking loser. His ecstasy's a lame. Fucking left com loser. I forgot about Mook because he's so uninteresting. Hell yeah, we're back up to 3. As long as we fill a car, I'll keep going until about midnight. I love what Schnitz has been doing. Actually, he rebranded himself as Lenin Lover 1917. His two recent videos about like the DPRK, and I think it was the Soviet Union. They were pretty damn good. Oh yeah, Bad Mouse is cool. I like Bad Mouse. His video on Venezuela is very interesting. Mm-mm-mm. Schnitz is cool. I'm glad he's back. I'm kind of disappointed though. I was this close to reaching 500 subs before the end of 2018, so I was gonna do, the whole fucking vocal cover of the Soviet national anthem. And at some point, I'm probably still gonna do it this year. But it's just like, damn, it's like, well, fuck, that little challenge thing failed. Yeah. Excuse me for making some strange noises. Out of curiosity, what made you want to become a socialist slash communist YouTuber? Let's see. Well, what was it? Around, my story. I plan on doing this as a video itself as well, but I think I'll just give a short little explanation here too. I started off, as a Bernie supporter. I was like, oh hey, this guy's pretty cool. And then I had a friend who was an anarchist at the time, getting me into like socialism, and I never really studied a lot of anarchism, but then that same friend turned into like a Marxist, then a Marxist Leninist, and he got me into that. And that's when I really started reading. Like I read the Communist Manifesto, I read a few other things, and was like, fuck yeah. And then he showed me before all the weird shit. He showed me Finball and Jason Unruh and shit like that. And then I found other people, like Hakeem and Tavares Animoin, people like those. Just I don't know. I'd always been making content that was sort of at least like liberal, when I would just talk about like dumb random shit and sometimes, like religion and stuff like that when I was in the more petty stage of, a YouTube ranter, quote unquote, whatever the fuck. But I think just I wanted to see what I could contribute to, left tube and leftism and, leftist YouTube and just try to, there needs to be more leftist creators on YouTube. So I figure, I was already creating and, I didn't start making socialist videos, I think, until about a year or so after becoming, interested in Marxism and studying them. So I waited a bit, until I was at least somewhat familiar with, the core aspects of the theory and history and whatnot. But I don't know. It's just I feel like there should be more leftist, YouTubers. I enjoy making the videos. They're informative. Going to college and shit. They're actually helping me make better written videos and stuff like that. It's cool, And this isn't like the main reason, but if by chance I end up getting up, like around 1,000 subs and becoming a little more popular or whatever, maybe I could get some extra money, to help me pay rent or whatever. Like fucking just, even if it's only like an extra $20 a month or whatever, even $10 from like Patreon or, YouTube AdSense or whatever, it'd be, I can't lie, that would be cool. But, if that's just if that happens. If it doesn't, and, I really have no reason to try to make a Patreon for this, then, I won't. But if I get to that level, maybe I will. We'll see. But just, I like making, leftist content. Yeah, I think it's been like, man, I think I've been making leftist content for like over a little over 2 years. Damn. I've been a Marxist for like out like 3 or 4. Or like I think I started becoming interested in socialism when I was like 17. So yeah, about I've been a Marxist about like 3 years. Interested in socialism, a Marxist in 3 years. I don't know. It's kind of a drift, whatever. You know what I mean. Did do one viewer? Right. Man, I need to stop fucking doing that. Like that's like probably the 8th time I've done that this stream. All right, well, like I said before, if the stream doesn't pick up again, and around like 11:30, maybe 11, give it another extra 5-10 minutes. If it doesn't seem to pick up within like a half hour of midnight, then I'm probably gonna end early. See, Red Star Videos hasn't uploaded in a while, and that's a shame. They're really good. You know, they've done a lot of basic explanations of like different theories, like some history and shit. Like they have a very good critique of liberalism. And then there's the newly formed The Communist Current, which, you know, they from what I've watched from them, they're a very good outlet for, you know, socialist perspective and socialist news. Yeah, they do. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I hope, you know, I hope Red Star comes back soon. Same with I know he tries to upload at least kind of sporadically, but Red Scare TV too. Same with Tavares and Nimoy. I don't know if he's uploaded recently at all. I know Comrade Hakeem has, but I don't know if Endimoine has. Excuse me as I respond to somebody on my phone because yeah, same. He's cool. Red Scare's a very cool guy. I actually I remember he wrote a book on the gulags and like in response to the Gulag Archipelago, and I honestly didn't. I was going to buy that, use that as a source for one of my final papers for my Russian class, my Russian history class. But fucking like I didn't have enough time to actually get it, and like by the time I would probably get it, like the essay would have been done within where it would be due within like 2 or 3 days. So I don't know if I'd have enough time to, you know, include a section on gulags, which I wasn't able to because I didn't want to write a fucking 20-page paper when it technically only had to be 10. I mentioned before on the other stream that it was like 16 pages. And I didn't want to fucking, you know, write so much more because I already had like two other essays to miss. But I was gonna use one of Red Scare's books for a fucking source. Audible Socialism as well. They're not. They have like a little over 2,000 subs. They post like audiobooks of That's pretty valid. Yeah, yeah. Fuck it. I would use it. You know, my professor fucking, you know, said all the dumb shit about like, you know, the cult of personality and fucking, you know, all the fucking, you know, repression and shit and the secret police, that kind of shit. But you know, fuck it. If he can say all that shit, then I can use Mason. Then I can use fucking Red Scares. I can use Red Scare TV as a source. Fuck that. And even then, you know, he used legitimate documents in his response to Gulag Archipelago, so why not? But yeah, Audible Socialism. I remember I had to read State and Revolution from Russian class, but since, you know, I took a bunch of fucking classes, I didn't have enough time to sit down and actually read it. So, you know, they have an audiobook of State and Revolution, so I listened to that. And that was good. But I wish they'd upload a few more, like even just like smaller pieces, like like the principles of communism by Engels, or just like some letters, like I think it was like what is authority by Engels, or just some small shit like that. Even just like quick little 10-minute reads. I wish they would get more frequent and do more of those. If they need any Audible socialism, if you ever see this, if you need somebody to read an audiobook, if I have the time, like if I'm on summer vacation or whatever, or on spring break or whatever, and you want me to do one, like a short article, fucking by all means contact me. Oh, look at me throwing myself out there. Hell yeah, taking risks. It's what you gotta do, man. Yeah, pretty much. If anybody has Dish Network for TV, my parents have that, so I have that in my room. If anybody has Dish Network, if you weren't aware already, you can watch CGTN, RT, and Democracy Now on a few channels. RT is 280, 279 is CGTN, and Democracy Now plays on Free Speech TV, which is 9415. If anybody has Dish and they want to actually like watch like real live like RT and CGTN and shit, and just real time shit about the world and China and Russia and all that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Listen to that, my dude. I should do a reread of that sometime, but I have so much fucking shit that I said I'm going to read. I think I mentioned it on the other stream. My friend sent me a book called Gore Capitalism by I don't remember the book somewhere over there, but I'm comfy and don't want to get up right now. But it's a book called Gore Capitalism, and it sounds really interesting. And I've only been able to read like the introduction and a few pages from fucking chapter one, because I've been focused on other life shit, or just been busy. But I need to read it at some point. It sounds very interesting. It's a very interesting critique of capitalism. Since I'm watching wrestling right now, I mentioned this before too. I've always had the idea. I've always had the idea. I don't know if I would go through with it. I may, but just do like a video detailing like all of the anti-American or the communist characters throughout like WWE and WCW and shit like that. And yeah, my knowledge on it is fairly dim because yay parents, but I'm hoping to look into it sometime. Cool, excellent. I don't know why. I totally went blank for a second and forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Let's see. Let's look at the viewer count. Yep, we're still at one. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream early at 11:30. But it's been fun. I've been glad to do this stream. I'm glad this one went over a lot better. I'm a little sad that I wasn't able to get any of my guests in, any of my friends, any comrades. But there's always next time. I may do another stream next week, or I want to get at least one more stream in. before my semester starts up, because then it's probably going to be harder for me to find the time to do a stream. So, you know, well, those aches and pains, that's years of abusing your body, doing martial arts for nearly 10 years. My back hurts. Excuse me. I remember fuck it, there's only like 5 minutes left of the stream, so I'll just talk about whatever the fuck I feel like. I remember I mentioned earlier that I was trying to move out and shit and get more furniture. Actually, let me check the chat too. I didn't know if there's anything. It's all good, man. Just socialism and communism in general. Oh, yeah, yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's a lot you can check out. Never too late to learn anything, my dude. But like I said, I'm just going to talk about some random shit now. There's barely any time left in the stream. Something else that I need, I got a new nightstand. I need to put that together. I need another bookshelf at some point, because the one I have now has, my CDs, my video games, my DVDs and Blu-rays or whatever, and my books, my communist books and shit. Because I have another shelf that my TV's on, and if I move some shit around, I could put some stuff there. But I need to, definitely move some shit around. But I either need to move shit around and put them on there, or just get another shelf that's completely dedicated for my commie books. So at some point, that's another piece of furniture that I need to get in my endeavor to become an independent individual, a fully independent individual. Couple more minutes left of the stream, my dudes, or my singular dude, or dudette, or non-binary word that means pal, my pals. There we go. I forgot I had a candle burning. I don't, you don't want it to burn too long, or else the wax will fuck up the wick. Singular. Singular pal sounds like the name of a fucking vaporwave fucking artist. You know what? If I ever make vaporwave again, or like start investing in like laborwave or whatever, that's what I may call myself as a separate entity. Singular pal. Ow, my fucking knee. Yeah, I probably will. I need some better equipment though. I'm gonna get some better video shit because I think just since it's a little less time consuming for now, making videos is a little less time consuming than music. But I need to get some more music equipment at some point as well, like a MIDI key. I don't have a MIDI keyboard yet. I need to get one of those, so I can actually use the fucking program that I bought for $40 goddamn dollars, $40 or $50. I can't remember. All right, it's 11:29. The stream, it's pretty much 11:30. It's about time to, the just the one viewer. And I've had fun talking with you, man. But it's one viewer. A stream, you gotta have more people, my dude. But it's about 11:30, so I think I'm going to end the stream tonight. It was very fun. I was glad to be able to talk to all the people that came and watched. Skycats, thank you for sticking around until the end. You are a noble and true comrade and cool dude for that, or dudette, or non-binary form of dude, person, singular pal. God damn it. But thank you for watching. I will hopefully get at least one more, or at least one of the essays that I have written, recorded, and uploaded before I have to go back to school, and we'll at least do one more live stream before I go back to school. My name is Jimmy. Everybody, thank you for watching. Have a good night. And Stalin did nothing wrong.